When you visit Kansas City today, you'll find a technologically state-of-the-art downtown in a fast-growing metropolis. But at one museum, you can take a trip back over 150 years to see what life was like pre-Civil War. I'm Daniel Robertson for FCD On the Road, presented by Hotels.com, and today we're at the Arabia Steamboat Museum in Kansas City. Built in 1853, the Arabian sank 3 years later along the Missouri River near Kansas City. Everyone on board survived, but over 200 tons of cargo spanning all forms of frontier life in the 1850s was lost. For nearly 150 years, the cargo laid under dozens of feet of earth until a team of researchers, including the Hawley family, came along.
Basically what we have here is just an incredible story of life in the 1850s. The boat went down, everything was lost, and it was underground for 132 years until my family came around in the winter of 1988 and excavated the collection and brought it up and now houses it here. Just the entire collection is so well preserved. When the boat was underground, it was 45 feet under the surface. And what the mud did was it blocked out all the oxygen and all the sunlight, and it kept everything at a consistent cold temperature. That's why when we were getting down there, we were finding food items that were still edible. One of the partners, Jerry, actually ate one of the pickles one of the days that they found it, and he felt so good after eating that pickle. He actually went on to eat some of the butter, cheese, salt pork. We found ketchup, fruit for pie fillings, and we even found bottles of champagne that still had carbonation in it. And it's just incredible that nature could preserve the collection that well.
Pretty much anything and everything can be found at the museum, including clothes, dishes, tools, and more, all dating back to the 1850s, giving people a glimpse of what life was like on the frontier in the pre-Civil War era. The museum is open 7 days a week, with tours starting every 30 minutes.
Even though we dug up the boat 28 years ago and we've been cleaning pretty much non-stop, to this day we're still only 2/3 on display, and we still have 60 tons to work on. So when people come back to the museum for their 5th and 6th time, they're still talking about how they're seeing something new added to the collection, because we still have about 30 more years of cleaning before it will be completely done and on display.
For more information on the Arabia Steamboat Museum, visit 1856.com and expect the trip to take you about an hour. For FCD On the Road, presented by Hotels.com, I'm Daniel Robertson.